it's supposed to feel.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. I told you in the last episode we talked about Wendy Williams. I said in the at the end of the last episode that we will be talking about a lot of things, okay? Especially Ed's favorite topics, which are like politics, and with good reason. There's a lot going on right now.
I don't
I'm
even
just
talk about
hoping,
politics, man. I don't.
Ed, yeah, you like talking.
No, I don't.
So before we get into this, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please comment. Please hit like. Please help us out. We're just growing, and we will be doing. We will improve in the future as we go. We will learn. We will do better. Just support us as you can, and
And any feedback
and-
is welcome.
yeah, any feedback, please just be respectful. I always say that. I don't care what it is. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me. Uh, just be respectful. That's it. We can talk about anything. We do have an Instagram too. We're gonna start posting the Instagram, so you can go up there and you can every now and then. I want to see if we can do some lives and just answer questions or talk, um, or just bring up stuff and have regular conversations like you and I, people from around the world. I don't care if somebody speaks English or Spanish. I'm down. The guy speaks Dutch, and I don't know
Spanish,
why.
English.
Yeah, my guy over here speaks a few other languages. Ed, he speaks English, but he specializes in anything and everything else. So you Dutch, you know African, if you are speak patois, go for it. We got you. You got Google Translator right here. Listen, Ed, can you tell me what's going on with the current war? Any updates you can bring to
No, ain't
us?
nothing really
Anything?
going on. It's the same old stuff, you know. Russia winning, they're doing their thing. They're still lying, claiming that Ukraine's got a
Who's
chance.
lying? Who's lying? And what are we lying about?
Ukraine, they're lying about where the money's going. This is just money laundering. 60 billion.
When you say the money, wait, hold up. You going to when you say when you say the money, you talking about the funds that the US is is sending over there?
Yeah,
The UN?
U.S.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like the US is sending them money,
Yeah.
and what is being done with this money?
The money is slowly. It's a money laundering operation. Basically, that money is like coming right back around to the U.S. and it's making all these politicians rich. That's exactly what's going on.
Really?
Basically, the money goes to their buddies. It goes to people who are running little operations there. Oh, look, we're helping. Give us like a billion. Then the money kind of trickles all over the place, and they just make them and their buddies rich. That's all.
And do you really think like let's say okay, so they are in war right now. You think if I get a hold of that money in times of war, you getting that money back again?
Angel, no one cares about the Ukrainian people. No one cares about
Okay.
this war, and not me. I'm talking about the people who are actually running it. They don't care. They don't like you
Okay.
really like they actually don't care about these people at all, and they're just using it as like either one like they've said it. We're gonna fight Russia down to the last Ukrainian. It's kind of that's kind of weird, man. You don't say things. That's kind of like really.
What? So if
Uh, to
we
me,
had
to me, here's what it is. Okay, we want to weaken Russia, and we're going to use Ukraine as a weapon to do that. We don't care about the Ukrainian people. Kill every last one of them as long as we can weaken Russia a little bit. And oh, by the way, we need some money, so we're going to ship them a whole bunch of money. Yeah, sure, Zelensky, your boys, you get your cut, but then a lot of that money is coming back to us. Just a way to launder the money and enrich ourselves.
so it's funny that you would say that because I thought about that a lot actually. The part where you said that just weakened Russia
Yeah.
by sacrificing the Ukrainians. I thought about that before. Every time I think about a possible like case scenario, the outcome is always the same in my mind, at least,
What's that?
and it ends up being nuclear warfare,
No, it's not.
which means,
That won't happen.
huh?
Well, you got a
That
funny
won't
way.
happen. No, no,
No, it won't happen.
I'm not saying that that's what is gonna happen. I hope not. Like, believe me, you know what I mean. But every like, maybe I'm not that smart. And maybe that's how limited I am. But every time I think about Russia being pushed to their limits,
See, but I got to stop you. You just said Russia being pushed to the limits. Russia is clearly winning.
winning. Yeah, yeah, no, no, no.
Everything is going good for them. Like their people ain't gonna be starving this winter. Like they're good. Like they're legit. Record
No,
harvest, everything. They're doing good. So if
no,
anyone's gonna go nuclear, I'm telling you, it's gonna be our side, and then they're gonna try and blame it on the Russians. That's probably what would happen.
But that's what I'm thinking is that U.S. or they just need a reason to strike back or to interfere or to come into play, as to put it.
yeah. No, 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 no. But like, just so you know, what I'm trying to say is like,
Yeah.
how can I explain this without being too? I think even if we have to cheat, we gonna join this fight regardless of what. Like this is what I thought since the beginning. Okay, you remember the guy we had this conversation? Even if we have to cheat, we're gonna join this fight. It's just what it is. And look what happened, right?
No, it's still proxy. You know what I mean? I hear there's like special forces, like small groups, but you're not gonna have us putting like actual troops on the ground. The reason for that is a lot of our top generals, they know it. They like we got some smart people in our government. They know we can't beat
Bro,
the Russians.
if you get if you get into a street shooting with some people, and I was the one that gave you the guns.
Yeah.
I'm the one that gave you the driver of car. I'm the one that put the gas in the car. I'm the one that told you where they're gonna be at.
Yeah.
I'm the one that take you out of jail. I'm the one that funds everything.
Yeah.
Who's fighting the war?
Yeah, I've said that like months ago. This is really a war between the U.S. and Russia, but it won't go to. It's a proxy war, like just like Vietnam, just like the Korean War. It's a proxy war, right? It will never actually be the U.S. actually fighting Russia.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not gonna happen because the U.S. our top generals know we cannot beat them. It's not gonna happen. Can't do it.
Yo, we should leave this shit alone. There's nothing good that's gonna come from this, man.
That's why they're going over there to Taiwan. Now they're going to try and see if they can get something started with China. You heard about Nancy Pelosi going over there, right?
Tell me about that.
You ain't hear nothing about that. No,
Tell me about
it's
that.
all right if you
And
did. I mean, Wendy Williams got you. It's all right. It's all right. No, no. Nancy Pelosi, she goes over to Taiwan, right?
uh-huh.
Because Nancy Pelosi she's just she's just such a good person, such a nice old lady. She's so concerned about Taiwanese sovereignty, and so she goes over there and takes a visit to Taiwan. And according to the One China policy, China says that Taiwan is not really a country. The U.S. agreed to this One China policy, and China said we don't want an American official of that higher rank going and meeting the Taiwanese leadership.
Okay, they basically gave a warning.
Yeah, they gave a warning. And so
Yeah,
after she went there, first they threatened. They said they were going to shoot down her plane. Then like they mobilized all these troops. They were shooting missiles yeah. No, they were
but
shooting missiles all around the island. They were doing military exercises to show them how like, hey, we ain't playing with you this time.
as well, yeah, it's all over Twitter as well.
Yeah.
Just so you know. I'm just new to Twitter. But yeah, that part of the threats to take down the planes and stuff like that, I did hear about that. Not the first part though,
What?
which is why I like to hear what you have to say to see what I know and what I don't know, because usually I don't know a full story, and I don't want to claim to know a full story or what is really going on. Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, I have a proposal I've been thinking about lately. I'm gonna learn a little bit more about these issues that are going on, even though they do stress me out. One of the reasons they stress me out is because I feel like there's no difference I can make. So why invest myself in something that I cannot bring change to? Um,
Can we provide a different perspective, as not per se a different perspective as what's going on, but just to lighten up the, yeah, lighten it
help,
up a little bit.
Wait, so Nagayan,
help me out. What you mean?
what?
Don't know. I mean, we all have a sense of humor in some kind of sense, or if you just, I mean, yeah, we can state what's going on, of course, but we can also state it in a
Well,
way that it's,
yes, yeah, we could do that. I would be more into it. I'm not gonna lie. But regardless of what, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to go too far into this, and I don't want to poke Ed yet. But okay, so I'll tell you this. I want to propose this to you, Ed. Um, I told you before, you were gonna be the guy where when I wanted to talk about this, I was gonna, you know, throw you out there, which I like doing because it kind of triggers you a little bit, and I like your reactions. Actually, I enjoy seeing those things. Uh, but I promise I will bring more to the table when it comes to these subjects.
Well, Andrew, this
If
has
you
been
promise,
going on for quite some time, actually. Like the whole Taiwan thing. Yeah,
I already stated that I
but you
have no
haven't.
interest
You just don't
in
even
that I
care.
can not make any change. Why stress myself over something that I cannot make an impact on?
Can't help
I
Wendy
got
Williams either, but okay.
bro. You talking about like I follow this lady or like I went to church and prayed for her or something like that. She just popped up today, and I thought about it. Why not mention it?
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't. It took a little longer than expected to actually do that episode, but it it means nothing to me. After today is done and over with, unless somebody asks about it. If so, then go
my
for it.
girlfriend knows about Wendy Williams, by the way.
She does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You see that? She's bigger than you trying to say. So listen.
All the way in Holland.
So I want to start talking about religion, and I want you to be invested in that. But in exchange, I'll give you this. I will be invested in this type of subjects. Um, the reason behind this is I think this is important. I think I want to learn. I think I want to know what's really going on. It is stressful, but it's important as well. Um, I am somebody who is a little obsessive with thinking about things and thinking about like case scenarios and outcomes, and that clotters my mind. Uh, my brain works a little weird like that. Okay, and I just try to avoid certain things because of that reason. But if you promise that when I bring up a subject, you're gonna do your best, I'll do my best at this. Okay. Um. Well, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, yeah,
Next episode,
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
be
Any
talking
time now. Yeah.
Okay, but
about. Ed, I'm gonna.
isn't it handy to know what's the tea or what's going on, and then we dive into it, like, if you, yeah, like we did, or like we used to do.
Yeah.
We'd share
Ed,
some content, and then we would dive into it each, and then we would make an episode about it.
But Angel,
Yeah.
the crazy thing here is this is basic world history. This isn't even like,
You cannot call it basic. That's not basic.
yeah, it
It's
is. It's
not
basic.
basic. I don't know about it. Why can't I? Why don't I know about it? And that's I don't watch the news that often, so you can say that.
No, it's
That has
this is
nothing.
like
But
this is world history.
I'm on a
They
different continent, and that
yeah.
makes a whole lot of difference.
I mean, even so, it's like I know a little bit about like the Netherlands, even though I don't live there. They teach us about world history. Like China and Taiwan is like a world thing. Like it's been going on ever since the '60s, ever since the communists took over China, and they kicked the national government out, and that national government ran over to Taiwan, and
But this is the thing. Like we learn about different things. Like we went to school in Dominican Republic, let's say for example, and we learned about Cuba, learned
Okay.
about
Yes.
Haiti, we
Yeah.
learned about Spain, we learned about stuff like that, bro.
they didn't teach you
And
about China at all. No
no,
Chinese
Not as
history.
much. Not as much as they do over here or over there. I mean,
I mean, China
bro,
is a pretty important country. They're like the
as
manufacturer
it
of the world.
already was, but now they're actually acknowledging it is,
Yeah, it
yeah, yeah.
is.
and
But
that's
this
that's 10
history
years
it
today.
explains how they got there. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, no,
Taiwan.
no,
I'm not going to stick on it,
no.
but what is interesting is that Taiwan was actually China. Like they considered that to be China, and mainland China was not even recognized by the international community. Everyone considered it to be a rogue state. And then when Richard Nixon went there, the first American president went there, they made a deal. I believe it was called the Shanghai Accord or something it was called. And then the international community realized that, hey, okay, Taiwan, y'all ain't it anymore. Mainland China, we messing with them. And ever since then, it's been this one China policy.
Nixon went
Isn't there
down there.
something going on with Hong Kong as well?
Yeah, that was the British were supposed to give it back after like 100 years or something, and the Chinese are like, hey, the British, you guys weak now. We ain't got to go by that. We taking this right now. So they kind of ramping up things over there.
What
Uh,
kind of deal is that? What is it? Tell me about that deal a little more.
What, Hong Kong?
That the British made a deal to keep it
That
100 years.
that was I'm no historian, but that was during the I want to get this right. I believe it was Boxer Rebellion. Was it Boxer Rebellion? I think that's no. It was. It could have been Boxer Rebellion, Opium Wars. Well, basically, I don't forget what it was called. I could be getting that wrong. But the British. This is like in the late 1800s, Victorian era. They were shipping. They were doing trade, and what the British were doing, they were like, hey, you know what? We got this opium that we're getting from Afghanistan, and we can sell it over here in China. They don't know what's going on with this, and they're basically getting all these people hooked on opium. Like I guess opium, like cocaine almost, or some sort of cocaine. I don't know, heroin,
Because
something.
that deal
I don't
doesn't
know.
work unless it's addicting.
Yeah, that.